Hey everybody, I'm Jasmine. Today I decided to go ahead and do my video that I procrastinated on doing for so long, telling my story. A lot of people don't know that April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month as well as Child Abuse Awareness Month. I myself just found out last year that it was April, and I researched it and then I found out about their Teal ribbon and all of that good stuff. Today makes exactly 1 year since I was sexually assaulted and robbed at gunpoint. It's something that you always hear about. You see it on the news, you hear people talking about it. You may even know a few people who have been raped, but it's one of those things where you just don't really give it that much thought of happening to you. I was on my way home. Actually, I was like 30 feet away from my door when I was bum rushed by this guy at gunpoint. He took my phone and my purse, my money, all of that. And I was thinking to myself, like, he's gonna take the money, he's gonna take my car or whatever, and he's gonna leave me alone. I was just ready for it to be over. But to my surprise, after he took everything from me, he told me to get up and let's go. And I'm like, where are we going? I'm not going nowhere with you. And he put the gun to my head and he was like, B, come on. And so everybody that knows me know that I'm a fighter. I fight. Well, I used to fight. But something in me just would not let me fight. Like, I was stuck. Like, it's one of those outer body experiences. I don't know if anybody has ever felt that way, but it's like you see all of this stuff happening to yourself. It's like you can actually see it going on, and I don't know, it was just really scary. And he made me follow him to the back of the apartment. It's extremely dark. I walked right past my patio. I wanted to scream and yell for my husband, my boyfriend at the time, but he threatened me, he'd kill me and do this and that, and all I could think about was my kids. That was the only thing that I could think about at that moment, was my kids, and pray that God help me to make it out of this situation, which of course he did. But something just kept me from fighting him. I had a few chances to where I probably could have attempted to get away, or I could have done something to him, but I just couldn't do it. And my mom was like, I'm glad that you didn't fight him, because he probably would have killed you. Probably would have. But I just thank God that I made it out alive. And I'm here with my family and my kids and my friends, and I thank all of them because they've been the best support system ever. They've been wonderful. Like, it's something hard to deal with. I'm scarred probably for the rest of my life. I'm still not over it. I still haven't spoken to any counselors. I don't think I'm ready, and I feel like this video is a part of helping me heal. I know eventually I will talk to somebody, but right now I'm just not up to it, but I wanted to do this video to give other women, other children, whether male or female, anyone, the courage to tell your story. If someone is touching you as a child, or if someone is doing something to you, if you've been raped, anything out of order from anyone, family members, friends, anyone, you need to tell somebody, because people are getting away way too often with rape. The guy that raped me, yeah, I believe he's in jail right now, but the police They haven't charged him for what he did to me. He's probably been charged for other women, but I haven't talked back to the police. No matter how many times I've called them, left messages, or them telling me they'd call me back, none of that has happened. I'm at a point right now where I haven't given up, but it's like I just don't know. It sometimes depresses me because I feel like people don't care, and I know there are people who care, but a lot of people are unaware of just how bad that the situation of rape and child abuse and molestation is. It's horrible, and people getting away with it. Some things have happened to me when I was younger that I haven't even told my mother. Like, I remember being touched by a relative, one of my male cousins. I was probably about 5 or 6 at the time. He's only a few years older than me, but I never said anything. I just recently said something to my husband last year and to my cousin, but my mom doesn't know. Well, she will know now when she sees this video, and I will talk to her about that. But another occasion when I was about 18, one of my cousins, their father, was coming on to me and doing and saying inappropriate things. I said something to my cousin, and she just brushed it off like, girl, don't worry about him. But it happened two more times, and I just stopped going around. But again, I didn't say anything to my mom. I didn't say anything else to them. I didn't say anything to their mom. I probably said something to my boyfriend at the time, or maybe a friend or two, but me as a mother right now, if my child were to deal with something like that, I would want her to know. So if someone is doing something to you, you should tell your mother, a friend, their mother, any family member, a teacher, a preacher. Tell someone, because it's not right, and they shouldn't be granted the opportunity to get away with something that they're doing to someone's child, or even a child of their own. It's just not right. So I'm starting a movement, as well as I know a lot of other people are, but it's time for us to take a stand against It's time for us to take a stand against sexual assault. It's time for us to take a stand against child abuse and molestation. It's just getting out of control, and it's not looked at like it should be. For example, like the Rape Crisis Center in Memphis gets shut down for God knows how long. Why was that allowed to happen? Why are there all of these rape kits that haven't been tested? Why are there rapists who haven't been convicted for crimes that they've committed maybe 30, 40 years ago? They're just getting away with it, and it's not right. Because they're doing it, and they're going to do it again. As long as they can get away with it, they're going to keep doing it. It's time for all of that to stop. I have children. I have a daughter. I have sons. And no, I just can't even imagine anything like that happening to them and me not knowing about it, or that person not being convicted of what they've done. It's not right. Everyone should be punished for any crime that they commit. Yeah, I know people make mistakes, but you do not give yourself the permission to, touch someone else's body, their temple that God gave them. It's sacred. You don't do that to people. And at the time before I was raped, I was going through something where I was trying to give my life back to God, trying to live right, do the right things, not having sex and all of this. And then I'm raped, and I'm like, here I am trying to do the right thing. The one person that I love, who I'm in love with, I'm in a relationship with, I'm refusing this to them, and then it's taken from me. So I was heartbroken, hurt. I mean, I'm thankful for him because, he never looked at me any different. You know, he still loved me, hugged me, kissed me, you know, wanted to be with me. He didn't make me feel uncomfortable. As uncomfortable as I was at that moment or after that happened to me, I'm just thankful that, you know, he was there and he was strong enough to deal with it, because a lot of people aren't. And a lot of people feel like when something like that happens to them, that it's their fault. It's not your fault. No matter what you had on, no matter what you look like, none of it. It's not your fault. And you shouldn't feel guilty. You shouldn't feel the shame. You should just, you know, it's not your fault. So, today I'm challenging all of my Facebook friends, Instagram friends, my family, anyone who has been sexually abused or molested as a child, as an adult, by a relative, by a boyfriend, because you know, if you say no, that's rape. That's your body. You don't let nobody tell you what to do with your body. So I'm challenging everyone to tell someone. Even if you don't do a video, you know, you can inbox me, you can email me, all of that, any of that. You know, I'm here. I care. Just tell somebody to talk about it. Don't let them get away with what they've done or what they're doing to you. Think about if it was your child or a sister or your mother. Like, you don't want that. You wouldn't want them to go through that, and you would want to know if it was happening to them, because you can make a difference. So I've started a GoFundMe account where you can donate to the cause of sexual assault awareness and child abuse awareness. I have these little necklaces. I also have these bracelets. Hold on. Y'all can't see it. There it is. I have these bracelets and a lot of more nice looking bracelets that were professionally made, and you can purchase them. I will put up the link at the end of the video, and you can also go to GoFundMe if you would just like to donate. I'm gonna post another video regarding more of why I'm choosing to do these fundraisers for sexual assault awareness, because it's just crazy how a lot of rape crisis centers don't have funds for victims for medications, preventative medications, and if those people don't have insurance or don't have money, then it's like they're screwed. They can't get preventative medicine for AIDS and all of that because the medicine is so expensive. When I tell you the medicine is expensive, like $700 for a bottle of pills for 1 month, that's ridiculous. And I'm just thankful that God blessed me to be able to get those medicines. But if I weren't able to get those medicines, I probably would have went crazy wondering if I'm going to catch this, if I'm going to get that. And it's just not fair. It's not fair at all for someone who can't afford it to not be granted, to get those medicines, and especially for something that they didn't ask to happen to them. So, and I've done a lot of rambling, but I thank you all for watching my video. I feel a lot better. Hopefully I get a lot of feedback, or I get, I help someone to want to be able to tell their story, or to tell someone, for them to gain the courage to tell someone, because it is embarrassing, and you're ashamed and all of that, but you have no reason to be ashamed. And don't look at yourself as a victim, because it's something that you've survived, and you simply telling someone would make you feel just that much better. It's like a ton of bricks lifted off of your shoulders. So tell someone, talk to someone, talk to God. That's the main person. Talk to God, because without him, I probably wouldn't have made it. I probably would have went crazy. I'm just so thankful that I've been able to deal with this the way that I have. I didn't go into a state of depression and you know, all of that. And I'm thankful that, you know, God was just there and he's been here with me the whole time. So that's the main person that you should talk to. You should talk to God. If you want, you know, you can inbox me. I will pray for you. When I say I'm going to pray for you, I'm definitely going to pray for you. I'll pray for you. My friends will pray for you. We're going to pray. God is going to get you through it. So just inbox me. Tell a friend, your mom, your dad, tell someone. If they don't want to listen, tell someone else. Don't give up. Just keep telling. Thank you all for watching my video. And have a good day. So until next time, know that God loves you and so do I. Bye.